Good morning, everyone. It's Lindsey Hollowson with SPS back in the building. Another SPS Monday motivation. That's right, get you going. I look outside, a little dreary, a little dark. Hey, overcast, but hey, about to be Thanksgiving this week. Christmas is a month away from today. Yes, I said it. Christmas is 1 month away from today, November 25th, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to celebrate the holidays. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to enjoy the things that's been going on in our life and that we're here to live and do new things. And what is today's topic? This is not the Like Me show. It's actually a line. Shout out to Havoc from Mobb Deep, rest in peace, Prodigy, and also Styles P. They have a song that came out a few years ago called Dreams and Nightmares. And I tell you, this one line Havoc had stayed with me, and I heard it the other day, and I said, this is it. Now, this doesn't speak to nobody in particular. I'm not mad at nobody. I don't have no beef going or nothing like that, but it's the concept. I think it's very powerful for us to remember and engage, especially this holiday season, especially reconnect with people. Good morning, Lindsey, from my brother Aaron Mays. Aaron Mays in the building. What's up, brother? How you been, man? Hope you're doing well. I'm good. That's Aaron Mays right there, y'all. Check him out. Aaron Mays saying, what's up? We keep saying we overdue, man. That picture's about 2 years ago, Aaron. We got to get together. This is not the Like Me show, but it really comes from the original line. Shout out to Havoc, super producer, who gets it in. I got Michelle B.B. Watkins. Michelle, first. We had a first. Somebody said hello before you did. What's going on? But I know you're good to go, Michelle. Hopefully I can catch you over the holiday season, too. Check out you and Orlando and the family. It's always a good time. Aaron says, way overdue. I know what that means, man. We going to put it together. Well, folks, this is what I want to talk about, and you will hear this clip throughout today's presentation when I say you don't have to like me, but it goes like
this. You ain't gotta like me. This is not the Like Me show.
Put it on again.
Yes, you ain't gotta like me. This is not the Like Me show.
Now, let me say this one thing. In no way or form am I talking about not being kind. I'm not talking about being mean or having some negative streak going. I'm not talking about that, but what I want to talk about is our need to feel to be liked. And I think it's very important that we have this in a very basic way. Let's go to what we got here. Yes, you ain't got to like me. This is not the Like Me show. The question is, why do I have the need to be liked? Now, this may kind of, get people going internally. Because you may say, I don't need to be liked. But I just wonder if we could have these conversations with ourselves to really see where we are. Most people prefer approval over criticism, correct? They want others to like them, and they feel bad when the feedback isn't good. I think that's human nature. I want to go to where this resource came from today. I got this from an article I was reading that is in Psych Central. Wanting to be liked is not the same as need to be liked. I said sometimes we kind of run over words and we run over terminology. We don't be specific about it. Wanting to be liked is not the same as needing to be liked. Okay, and that's from Jocelyn Genelick. That was about 2 years ago. Got a comment real quick. Somebody says, good morning, Jimmy Macon. Good morning, Coach. Hope you're doing all right, man. Always got a positive thing to say. Keep going, keep pushing. I'm doing good, man. Just talking about this need to be liked and having perspective, especially going into this holiday season. We get around some folks that we normally not around, whether it's family, whether it's work parties, these functions, and I think it's important to drive this home. So I'll say this too, Coach. They usually shake off disapproval and move on and focus on the people who recognize their strength. How often do we do that? How often are we strong enough in our mindset to be able to shake off the little comments? Because it's that time of year, little petty comments come out. The word little probably used more now in the English lexicon than over the entire year between these next 30 days. When you see people, I saw you with your little this, or you see you got your little this, all that. People still on that. They ain't caught up yet. We don't talk like that, right? Also, what I want to talk about is your locus of control. Right? Your locus of control is what you perceive as the main cause of events in your life. There are two types. This is very important, Coach. You know how this goes. I got all my coaches and Aaron on here too. It's either the external locus of control. Please stay with me. External or the internal locus of control. What do you mean, Lindsey? Well, the external locus of control says you feel that external influences determine the course of your life. Man, if they wouldn't have did this. Man, people are always out here doing that. See what they doing? See that? I'm giving you that as an example. If you feel persistent anxiety when someone doesn't seem to like you, there's several possible reasons. But now we want to talk about the internal locus of control, right? The internal locus of control, you believe you control the direction of your life, and you have an influence over the events that happen. That's a great attitude to have, to be proactive, but you also got to be careful with that because sometimes we can kind of be our worst critic. Because if you subscribe to that, and I subscribe to the internal locus of control, I do. And I also have to be careful that when my goals are not hitting, the things not happen, not to be too hard on myself. So the question is, how to tell if you want or need to be liked. Some people may say, I don't need to be liked, but sometimes our actions don't do that. Our actions don't reflect your need not to be liked, right? The article goes on to say, wanting to be liked is a human trait shared by most people. I talked about that. We know that. On the other hand, if you need to be liked, there's some telltale signs. So let's talk about the difference between, it would be cool if you like me. But, hey, let's go back to what our original topic is and who brought it home for us. Shout out to Havoc again.
Yes, you ain't gotta like me. This is not the like me show.
The big difference, I don't think publicly we may be quick to have a response, and we may be saying as we watch this right now, oh man, I don't need nobody like me, but just take a moment. I had to take a moment when I was going through. I said, man, I may want to be liked, but where are some things that I kind of push a little bit for the desire and need to be liked? And I had to really kind of check myself for a self-correction. Brother Macon comes in. What my brother gonna say? He said, the mind is to remain positive and to be liked within yourself. Brother Macon, I appreciate that. I really do, man. I think back when we were over at Fishers, Michigan, we were sitting right next to each other, chopping up. But how long did it take to get to that point? That sounds like a very mature statement. He said the mind is to remain positive and to like within yourself. Sometimes we don't even like ourselves. We worried about somebody else liking us, Brother Macon. Thank you for getting me going with this. But hell, sometimes we don't even like ourselves. You may get praise and accolades from your family, your friends, your spouse, your partner, your homeboys, your homegirls. But are you at a point, do you really like yourself? Because you're trying to compare yourself to something else, or you don't feel that you made the accomplishments you need to make. Neil Brooks says, what's up? Good morning, Neil Brooks. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. We just talking about this. In case you just joined us, hey.
Yes, you ain't gotta like me. This is not the like me show.
I think it's important to understand that, and this is not to be mean, to be curt or anything, that they don't have to like you. Because this is not the like me show. Your life is not the like me show. Because if you live your life run around being a like me show, you're going to be serving the wrong kind of, you're going to have the wrong kind of masters that you're serving in your life, or what you're trying to do, or what you're trying to achieve. Got another comment right here. Emily Devendorf, good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, Emily. Representative doing so well, representing everybody that's going on. Glad we got you here. Just trying to say, hey, you don't got to like me. This is not the like me show. Got my brother Kevin Marshall coming in this morning. Good morning, my brother. Good morning to you as well. Hope you're doing all well. But what we're talking about then, for those that's just joining, hey, this is today's topic. This is what we got going on. Told you you're going to hear this.
Yes, you ain't got to like me. This is not the like me show.
And again, we're not getting into this attitude of being mean, being nasty. Don't get me wrong, and don't take that. Don't take this as a license that Lindsay, man, go out here and just go in on people. No, I'm just saying that you got to think about to yourself, this is not the like me show. This is not about you going, because what happens is, I'm glad Emily came on, as a leader, whether it's by name or by title, sometimes in acting our duties, our responsibilities, our jobs, you won't be liked. But that's okay, because again, this is not the like me show. It's not all about winning likes and being liked by everybody for what you have going on. Let's just do a little bit more. I love what the conversation we're having too. Is it okay not to be liked? Oh, that's a tough one. Because sometimes people will take bad actions that lead to them not being liked, or people saying boo, boo because of you are, and they just kind of run with it. They become this villain, they okay with it. But I think it's something we have to ask ourselves eternally where we are. I got a lot of comments going on. I appreciate that. I got Aaron May saying it may not be the need to be liked, just that you want to make sure others are good. I'm with you. I know you well. I know your personality. I know you mean. It's not that but it's good that we have to go through this process a little bit to think about this a little bit too. I got Dr. John Higgins here. Sans was good. Hey, good morning, man. Congratulations. This young man had his beautiful daughters just crossed into Delta Sigma Theta at Western Michigan University. He and my Sans went up there representing so well. I know you guys are happy. I know Key is happy too. And Dr. Higgins also goes on to say, he says, I'm excited this morning, bro. D9 has grown in my house. I know, man. You got Perry everywhere. You can't get away from nothing. Delta's in the building. TJ Butcher in the building. My guys. Where you been? Where you at? I shouldn't say where you been. All I got to do is check Facebook. You've been on the plane somewhere, going somewhere to do an event, going to do a cruise. Be good to see you, man. I hope all is well. But what we talking about, guys, is, again, let's get back to it.
Yes, you ain't got to like me. This is not the like me show.
Keep that in mind. Dr. Higgins is a principal, leading his young people. This is not the like me show. DJ Butcher is a world-renowned DJ. Hey, I know they always come up to you saying, can you play this? And if you don't play this, I know he subscribed to it. You don't got to like this, not the like me show. But what I want people to understand is that you don't got to get caught up in that. He's dying laughing. He's dying laughing because he know already, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So what am I trying to leave you guys with today? You don't gotta like me. Is it okay not to be like? I don't think we look for that. We don't look to take on this villain role. However, having the social and emotional support that you need from family members and friends might make you less likely to be concerned with everyone like you. Now, social media is great. I can go through this line of people, everybody who said what's up, whether I see you on a regular or touch base here and there, now and then, we're all good. But John being part of my circle, my sands, and people who've been knowing me for 30 plus years, on top of that, who we got right here? Coach Maker comes back. He says, yes, it's okay not to be like. However, you must maintain a healthy spirit and demonstrate love. I said that earlier. I appreciate you saying that. And I think that's the fine line. That was my disclaimer, Brother Make when I started. I said, look, I'm not out here saying you go around the world saying, hey, I don't care what you think. And it's okay, but it's just the whole concept of not living your life for the need for others just to like you. Because what do? You compromise yourself. You compromise your beliefs. You may have to say, look, man, you may not like this, the answer I'm going to give you, but this is where we at right now. You got to be okay with that. Got a lot of movement going on. Folks are saying, the lady Michelle, hey, the lady Michelle, shout out to you. And one more game to get it done to go bowling. Good morning. I don't need to be liked by everyone, but I will need my respect because I'm respectful to all. That's true. Let's stay with that. I like the fact that you talked about the respect part. However, tell me if I'm wrong or right. Sometimes your respect that you expect isn't reciprocated. Sometimes the respect you give somebody isn't reciprocated. And what do you do in that event when it's not reciprocated? It's like, can you be okay with saying, you know what, you own what you own? I make it a point, Michelle, and I appreciate you checking in. I make it a point. I know Kevin got a comment I want to share too. I make it a point to go out of my way to be nice and be proactive, whether it's in a restaurant, using that as a simple example or whatnot, so that when something is wrong, when something is not right, I can say, you know what? I've been more than nice, I've been more than cordial, I've been more than appropriate, more than professional. Now I got to get at you. Now, if you don't like me because of that, so be it, but I can appreciate you saying that. Kevin goes on, also says, what Kevin said? He got it right here. Kevin said, nah, I care less, my brother. Only care about God like me. See, that brother's there already. That brother, hey, let's play it for him one more time, right? Hey, Kevin.
Yes, you ain't gotta like me. This is not the like me show.
Come on, that's what I'm trying to get at. He said, long as God like me, because you know what you're doing and know what you got to make happen. Another comment from Dr. Higgins, I believe. Let me pull that up. Here's John. He's telling you, I treat like a courtroom. Okay, I treat life like a courtroom or a basketball court. Okay, here we go. We can argue a cause, or you can argue our case, or ball out on the court and walk away friends. Let's go have a beer afterwards. It's not personal. I think that's a great attitude to have, and I know you probably picked that up coming from your years in leadership, dealing with different types. So what am I getting at? I think this has been a very healthy and robust conversation. Look at all the great people that have come on my timeline and say what's up and share. Even if you haven't, hey, you don't got to like me. This is not the like me show. I don't want people listening to this message feel that they have to go throughout their life with a need to be liked. And I know it may sound like a quote-unquote weak position to be in, but I think it's important that we kind of, look and think through this. Because sometimes we got to do things that people may not like for the time being, for what the whole goal is going on. Whether it's in a relationship, as a parent, how many times Malin roll her eyes? Well, she better not be rolling her eyes at me that I can see it. But how many times I done said something and I say, hey, you need to do this right now, or do this, because the whole goal is to help them move to the next. Hey, I won't keep you guys. I'm just excited. And I want you guys to go into this holiday season that just kind of snuck up on us, right, at least for me, and be happy, be positive. If people coming up and saying crazy stuff, hey, remember the song. Remember the line. Just remember this.
Yes, you ain't gotta like me. This is not the like me show.
Come on. And we're going to keep it moving. Be positive. Be graceful. Be appreciative of all the great things going on. I appreciate you all. You guys have been a very significant factor in my life as far as staying focused, going forward. And I just want to wish you all the very best in this holiday season. With that being said, I got another comment I want to check out. As my brother Kevin says, happy Thanksgiving to you all. That's right. Same to you as well, brother. Really appreciate it. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up. And hey, I got to give it to you one more time just to know.
Yes, you ain't gotta like me. This is not the like me show.
And with that being said, number love, and see you guys next time. Peace.